Welcome, Aquarius. We're going to take a look at your energies here. This is a timeless read. Obviously, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Whenever you come across this, there should be something in here for you. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know before here? We're going to do a little pre-shuffle energy here with some oracle cards for the sign of Aquarius. Spirit, you're truly welcome here. All right. Okay, we're starting off with out of bounds, moon, boundaries. Okay. You may need to take a look at your boundaries, Aquarius. For some of you, you may have crossed some boundaries of a friend, close loved one. So there may be some tension there with some relationships, friends, colleagues, one of those boss friend situations. What else does Aquarius need to know? All right. Okay, and then we have night moon, shadow work. Okay, so some of you may be facing some fractured or tension in a relationship. No matter what that relationship is, it may have you really looking at maybe what you've done wrong. It may be looking at your own boundaries and habits, and just sort of being a precursor to maybe take a look at how you're feeling and taking a look at some of your habits and how you interact with others before there's a tower moment, right? Trying to really be proactive and catching things early, nipping it in the bud can be really helpful to alleviate misconceptions and concerns. So Aquarius, you may want to take a look at that and creating some healthy boundaries of your own. If they need strengthening, you need to reevaluate them. From time to time, we do need to take a good look at our principles and our values to see where things are landing for us. So it affects how you show up for yourself and for others. Okay, Aquarius. Now we're going to jump into our tarot. All right. What does Aquarius need to know for their best and highest good in any area of their life? What does Aquarius need to know? We'll start off here with our general energy, how we are showing up. Showing up as the King of Swords, ready to go to action, maybe defend our place, our honor, our way of living. Okay. All right. Aquarius need to know. Okay, we have the crossing energy of the Six of Swords. So I think some of you, maybe worn out, tired by following an action plan that maybe is no longer serving you. You're looking for a way out of the turbulent times, looking forward to new adventures, new promise. Okay, you're still wielding your sword. You're still fighting, ready to go. Stand up for what you believe in. For some of you, I think it's taxing. It's getting to you. Okay. Take a look at. What else does Aquarius need to know? Okay. All right. Now if we can see that full card there, I have to adjust this up a little bit. Okay. All right. Okay, and the High Priestess, so that's beautiful. Okay. All right, so taking a look at recent past, what you've been thinking about, Aquarius, I think some of you were very optimistic at the beginning of this plan, whatever this might be. Plan to move, relocate, new job, new project, new relationship. There was a lot of hope. You were ready to go, ready to plant seeds, what you've learned, and to apply your knowledge, to create your plans, and you're going after it. I think you set some goals, set some intentions, and you did go after it. So, giving yourself credit, right? Celebrating those wins, because it wasn't small to be able to say yes to yourself, to say yes to your dreams, Even if it was a plan that you had to break down into smaller action steps, I feel like your intentions were pure. They were there, and you took some bold steps and you moved forward. So we'll take a look at these other energies as to what's contributing to some of the maybe overthinking, maybe the weariness, the tiredness, maybe not, seeing a lot of turbulence and wondering if you're on the right path, Aquarius. Okay, we're going to take a look here. Our future upcoming energy, that is really, it's beautiful to see the Page of Pentacles to the Ten of Pentacles. That life that you want, the life that you dreamt up coming into reality, coming into the physical plane here. Doesn't just mean finances, although I kind of get the feeling that that will increase. It may not be everything you want it to be, but it's bound to move forward with application and discipline. This is about abundance too, right? Your happiness, your peace, going after the things you love, getting to know yourself too and what makes you tick. So as you grow and evolve with your plan, it still is fulfilling to you. You got your eyes on the prize, but the steps to get there can take a while. And I think with these kinds of energies, you're planting the seeds in a positive mindset and you are reaping a harvest, okay? So there's every reason to believe that you are on the right path moving forward. These are beautiful energies because what's grounding you is that new energy, that hopefulness, the curiosity, the creativity to move forward and not have all of the answers, okay? So well done to you, Aquarius. Well done. All right. And then in our crown, or what Spirit wants us to know, is that your intuition is very on point with your plan. So these turbulent waters that you are currently feeling, experiencing, and people acting out, it could even be behaviors of impatience, uncertainty, anxiety that's coming up, is short-lived, okay? And I think we're going to pull some clarifying cards here to get a little bit more insight into what's going on. But you have even more, you have an influx of new opportunities coming to you in the very near future, Aquarius, and it's because you've been so diligent. You're willing to see the bigger picture here, and it's going to unfold in a way that's going to really make you grow, okay? So choppy waters, whatever that picture might look like, this too shall pass, right? I think for some of you, it's gone on longer than you not just expected, but we're hoping. Like, you expect an ebb and flow. You're pretty realistic and down to earth about what's out there, but you do have some big dreams here. And for some of you, Aquarius, you may need to step a bit out of your comfort zone and take a companion with you on your journey. My eyes are just really drawn to the dog on this journey, as the Fool is just celebrating the life, the world around them, and all of the joy that these opportunities are going to bring. So you don't necessarily need to keep your plans a secret or under wraps. It's nothing that I believe Spirit is prompting you to expose to the world as of yet. Obviously, if you're getting on social media, creating a YouTube channel, something in the public eye, you can give hints to things, but don't give away the whole apple cart, okay? There is something here about, being open. Obviously, bring people in that are can help support you, to keep you accountable, to brainstorm with, to collaborate with on this journey. But I feel like most of this is your journey. You just need to be open to having a support system or experts in your corner who may be a bit different than you think. There may be a cohort, a collaborator, a teacher, someone who you can kind of lean on, who you might not have thought of had that kind of expertise, but it will be someone to come alongside you for the journey, to be there for you. And we could be talking about more than one person here. Okay, Aquarius. What else does Aquarius need to know about this exciting journey? These turbulent times. Moving on to calm waters. Okay. So some of you may be getting a little anxious in not seeing that new terrain, the calmer waters ahead. And that could be what's hindering you, what's holding you back, a little impatience here. So hold your ground. For some of you, you know, you could turn this energy into what's working for you to help you get through to those calmer waters by keeping your eyes on the bigger picture, but not getting out of the moment, okay? Stay in the moment, stay mindful, but hopeful for the future, because the future hasn't happened yet, right? It's good to be hopeful, it's good to manifest, but tomorrow's not promised, and we don't know how things are going to unfold. It might go very differently than what you're expecting. So try not to be too obsessed with the future. Okay, yeah. And we have the Chariot card. Definite movement forward. And this is going to be about making sure that you don't be led by your fear. Do it anyway. And you want to be hopeful, but you can't leave your shadow work in the past. So we started off on our pre-shuffle looking at boundaries and looking at doing some shadow work. So I think some of you do need to take a bit of a nosedive into what might be creating this anxiety. Where are you being maybe unrealistic in steps ahead, right? Creating some SMART goals if you need to do that. Being specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time sensitive. And there's a lot of information out there on setting SMART goals. Something that I teach in my own life coaching life practice here. Very important to have those sometimes, to have at least to weigh them against the bigger picture. Is it realistic? Do you need to break it down into smaller steps? And it's okay. You want to have a fluid plan and not have something that is stagnant. So as things change and develop, as the industry grows, as you gain more knowledge and perspective, it's also going to be something that you want to be able to expand your plan on. Hope for the best, because I think the plans are going to change, but in a startling new way. This Fool energy is very strong, and it's that continual invitation every day to open up, be willing, and to be curious that day to see where things are going to take you, but with intention, okay, not just lackadaisical approach. But so this Chariot is a definite movement forward, but pulling with both your feminine and your masculine energies, pulling with both your light and your dark side, right? Those things that you can see, those things that you can't see. So embracing both sides of yourself, okay? So make sure that if you're doing your shadow work, that you are also giving your self-time to build yourself up, invest in yourself, because if we start looking at our shadow side too much, sometimes we can allow our emotions and our mindset to go down a road of not having arrived, not having achieved what we wanted. So give yourself credit for all of the small wins, the big wins. Keep things realistic and simple, Aquarius, and things will develop and grow. But make sure you are balancing out the shadow work with building yourself up. Unfortunately, we know that building ourselves up can seem to take longer when you're in the healing and growth process, but it's important to, like if you've ever given feedback as a boss or received feedback from your boss or a friend, it's always good to, any kind of conflict or feedback or consequence should be given with like a sandwich, right? With praise and a strong rationale, okay? But sandwiched between praise. And you need to do the same to yourself here. And that could look slightly different for each of you. But if you feel like you've been chastised for maybe being too impatient, for say, then it would be helpful if feedback given to you was pointing out some of your strong points too, or the areas that you are patient. So you should talk to yourself in the same way that you would want feedback given to you. So something to think about, Aquarius. Okay, all right, and then we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so stepping into your power, following that creativity. Okay, it's going to be the light, the beacon to all that you do, keeping your inspiration, your motivation in front of you. You're a very attractive person. You will have very strong, not just boundaries, but you'll have strong morals and principles guiding you, which will draw in other people that are like-minded, a strong support system, a strong work team, or relationships. So keep that ever before you, right? That curious, studious mind, planting seeds in fertile soil by making sure that you understand the reasons why you're doing things, the bigger picture, and even breaking down into those action steps, that intent, keeping the motivation, the inspiration in front of you. It's going to be very important in these new beginnings to be able to reframe what you're currently looking at and experiencing in your life. Aquarius, that is very hopeful, very beautiful, very promising. All right, Aquarius, that is it for your read. I'd love to hear from you how this resonates for you. Is this a business project, a career change? Is this a move? Is this a deepening of a relationship? What is this? Leave a comment. I'd love to know how I can pray for you, support you. And have a great day and stay grounded.